Well, opportunities like this are happening all over the country nowadays because we need people, we need them trained. And so the government's pouring tons of dough into places where people can get trained and get good jobs. And that means without the college degrees or even background or anything. Now, this is an article I just read recently about what's going on in Pennsylvania. It says, want to get paid to go to school? Here's how Lehigh Valley, I know where that is, healthcare providers are offering incentives to students to fill positions. They pay you to go to school. That's right. You go to phlebotomy school. I mean, that's where they draw blood from people. Need that. An 8-week course, and you get paid while going to school. And then when you graduate, man, when you finish the course, you get a job like $30,000, $40,000 a year, and a career ladder. Because if you want to go more to school, while you're working and making this kind of money, they could pay for tuition. See, this is what happens in supply and demand. So it's a great opportunity for people to find new careers or try another one if you hate the current one and get paid for trying it. Let me read a little bit of this article because it's pretty cool. While the country is facing a shortage of healthcare workers, there is also a growing demand for positions like phlebotomists, right? HNL and other healthcare organizations are using unique incentives to try to train people to get them in the field as soon as possible. Students can attend the school at no cost. Even the textbooks are covered. Students receive an hourly wage to complete the 8-week program. So 8-week program, and you're getting paid. The only expense they incur is the application fee to take the exam at the end. And that's like $100 or something like that. You have to hustle that up somewhere. Elsewhere in Lehigh Valley, St. Luke's University Health Network and Lehigh Valley Health Network are offering training program and incentive to attract employees to hard-to-fill entry-level career jobs. It's happening in other parts of the country too. Vermont has a free 8-week course for people. The University of Hawaii announced a short-term training that leads to industry credentials in the resilient sectors of healthcare. You know that sucker's going to grow, right? It's all this old farts like me you got to take care of. See, and the people giving the training and paying you to take it, students initially were expected to pay $2,000 for take that training, but the manager said, "Man, things have changed." And we need people so badly, they got to pay you to take the course. But you get a job and get paid to take it. Applicants must provide proof of high school diploma along with a resume. A background screening interview completed, and there's no credential. You don't need to be in healthcare or anything. Just be a nice person. And there's a per diem that is given to you while you take the class, so to pick up on your expenses. The first 2 weeks of the program were spent in the classroom, listening to lectures and practicing sticking needles into fake arms. The program provided with a mentor to help him and monitor once he started sticking people. And that's why I said, when I was a student, they allowed us to walk into the lab, et cetera, et cetera. It's on-the-job training. Here's another one. Townsend said there's a phlebotomist in an entry-level position. Career mobility is encouraged, and with opportunities for tuition reimbursement, should employees like Santana choose to go back to school. So you get this job paying $30,000, $40,000 a year, want to go on to more school, keep the job, and they pay tuition. So it's on-the-job training. Through its on-the-job, here's another university, they do on-the-job training. So that means you're making $30,000 a year while you're learning because it's on the job. Has created a program to get people to hard-to-fill entry-level career jobs. Participants have gotten into phlebotomy and sterile processing roles, and the network plans to start recruiting for patient care assistance program. So these are, healthcare institutions that need these people. So they're paying you to come on down. We'll train you, no problem. They don't necessarily need to have experience in healthcare, but they do have to have a willingness to learn, a dedicated attitude, and a caring personality. See? That's a, do you care? Or are you caring? That's what it is. Participants are hired to a training position up to 6 months and are paid starting day one. Staff coaches and trainees and interviews help you with the resume, all kinds of stuff. Man, there is so much stuff out there. And everybody watching this video said, well, why isn't it in Milwaukee? I don't know. You have to do the work. You got to find out. These are one of a kind, but they were Milwaukee or anywhere else in the country have one of a kind. Now, what you have in the links below is not only links to this article so you could see it and stuff like that. Let's see, what is that? Oh, here's the salary, right? I looked up $36,000 to $45,000. Yeah. So without a degree, that's pretty good. Here's how do you find out. You go to careeronestop.org, put in your zip code, and find counselors they have there for free to help you find stuff like this. This is a job placement center that the government subsidizes and pays the whole freight everywhere. They also have lots of grants for training programs and programs. I mean, it's just crazy what's going on now. They're pouring tons of dough into this stuff. The other thing you want to do is your local community college. They have tons of job training money, not degrees, and they have that too, because some of the job training may lead to a degree, but they get grants to pay your tuition so you can get a better skill. It could be computers, it could be healthcare, it could be food service, whatever. Okay, also go to 211.org. And the way you use this, most people use it wrong when they call 211. Yeah, you could do that. But it's better to go to 211.org, put in job training, see all the organizations that are listed for job training, and call each one of them. It's a pain in the ass. I know it is. I have to do it too, and I hate it. But that's the only way. You call them up, be nice. Hey, I'm trying to get job training. Do you have something to offer or know somebody else? Okay, that's the way to do it. Then you say, and find help is the same way. Findhelp.org. Put in job training where you live and see all the organizations that are doing that and do the work, do the research. It's like anything. I mean, be a detective and find out what the hell is out there for you. Otherwise, you're going to pass it by or find out when it's too late. Okay, if you need help with me, I got Let's Go Help. I need somebody. Help. Just anybody. Help. I see my age. But this is where we help people one-on-one and members. I mean, we got thousands of members now that they're becoming more important than me because they're helping people and they know it better because they're on the ground helping. So that's Let's Go Help. That's $20. But it's a subscription. If you don't want to pay subscriptions, you could go to letsgohelp2.co and get a report on anything. So if you're looking for a job, you can get a report on all the sources that help you for free. And there's really probably 100 in every state we have, for where you live. You can get 100 or so sources that help people get jobs, and it's all free. Every website I give you is free, and it's only $5.95 for the reports. So you don't get a subscription or personal help, but you get my research, which I've been doing 20 years and 30 or 40, shit, I don't know. Nobody else does it, I know, or like I can, because I make it understandable to the average person. I'm able to take this government gobbledygook and put it, say, oh my God, is that what that is? I get paid $15 an hour just to study? Wow, give me a handful. I hope I could help.